Hey, what's up guys, Zero One here, and today I'm going to be speaking to you about Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Film written by Steven Spielberg and also directed by him. Now, when it came to the writing, he had help from Paul Schrader, John Hill, David Gillen, Hal Barwood, Matthew Robbins, and Jerry Belson. The producers are Julia and Michael Phillips, and also the cinematography was done by Vilmos Zsigmond. Cast includes Richard Dreyfuss, François, Truffaut, Dillon, Melinda, Dillon, Cary, Guffey, Teri, Garr, and Balaban. The film was released in November 16, 1977. The budget was $18 million and it grossed $303 million plus dollars. So it had a huge giant impact when it was released. Some people say that it was kind of like a religious experience. The story basically deals with three individuals. Claude, which is a French scientist who's working with the US government, and they're trying to figure out what these UFOs or what these extraterrestrials are doing here, or what's the big picture of what's happening around the world. All these interactions with extraterrestrials or UFOs, which is another word for unidentified flying object that are happening around the world. The second character is Julia, who had a very negative encounter with the UFOs, and it left her devastated, and she's obsessed to get to a certain place. Roy also, who is a normal, average American blue-collar worker who has an encounter with the UFO, and he also gets obsessed to get to this certain place that he doesn't know, just like Julie doesn't know where to go. And because of the obsession, ends up destroying their lives, especially Roy's marriage, and he loses his family, he loses his job, he loses his sanity, you can say. And throughout the film, we see that they're not the ones who had an encounter with these UFOs. Overall, the film was done very well. Cinematography is very beautiful. The spaceships, even the special effects were done very well. Even up to it's been more than 30 plus years, and they still live up to today. Everything, the mothership, the clouds, the cloud effect on when the UFOs arrive. I love the way that Steven Spielberg allows the audience to use their imagination. He doesn't just come out and show you the aliens. You kind of just use your imagination. You kind of think like, well, what do they look like? The message of the story, I really didn't approve of the message of the story. It's kind of like if you have this obsession, this impulse to do what you want to do, and even though it's destroying the people around you or you're destroying your life, then go ahead and still do it. It's very, very selfish. Another thing that I could definitely say is that the reason the title of Close Encounter of the Third Kind is titled the way it is because Steven Spielberg read this book of this author named J. Allen Hynek, and J. Allen Hynek coined the term Close Encounter of the Third Kind because it meant that there's actual tangible interaction between a human and extraterrestrial. And J. Hynek also did some studying in the sense that he actually worked for the United States government, and he went around doing interviews with people who actually encountered with the UFOs and extraterrestrial. And another thing about the film is that there's three editions. There's the theatrical edition, there's the director's edition, and then there's the last edition, which is it's a merger of the director's and the theatrical editions put together. And the reason why there's three editions is because Steven Spielberg felt that he didn't complete the film that he wanted to complete. So Columbia, the distributor of the franchise, or not the franchise, but the film, said, we'll give you the extra money to complete the film, but you have to show the interior of the mothership. Something he didn't want to, something that he wanted to just give to the audience and say, hey, let the audience use their imagination, but they said, no, you have to. Okay, sure. And another thing, the reason why I'm doing this review for the film is because there's actually a lot of people, not just here in the United States, but throughout the entire world, who have an actual encounter with UFOs. To me personally, and the extraterrestrials are not who they truly say they are. I mean, personally, I believe they're demons. Okay, yes, hold up. The reason why I say that is because there's a lot of people who, when they have interactions with these extraterrestrials, as soon as you mention the name Jesus Christ, bam, they have this reaction, this fear. And they keep on changing their story. And if you want more information, I'll leave you a couple of links on the bottom so you can have more information of what I'm trying to say. Or if you actually have encounters with these beings, you can say, these extraterrestrials, I should test it out. Just call out to Jesus and see what happens. And there's actually been 400 plus incidents that people who have had interaction with these extraterrestrials have named the name of Jesus. Bam! They just disappear, or something happens that they didn't even explain. But I'll leave you the link on the bottom. I want to get your opinions on what you say. Please, give your own input, but be responsible. And thank you so much. You have a great day. Christ to the Middle East. And please subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Later.